guys, Cringe Movie Reviews here, back with another video. And I just finished watching The Amazing Spider-Man 2, and I'm just going to give a little rant here. I think that the movie was fantastic, and I didn't watch the extended cut. I just watched this on Netflix. I'm actually planning on picking up the box set of it next week, or the week after, and I thought that Andrew Garfield played an amazing Spider-Man, no pun intended, and Emma Stone played a good Gwen Stacy, and I can't think of the guy who played the Goblin. The guy who played Harry Osborn and the Goblin did a fantastic job. It was a different portrayal of the Goblin, and I don't know if it's comic book accurate or not, but I thought it was good. I've never read any of the Spider-Man comics. I don't own any of the Spider-Man comics, but I thought that he did a very good job as the Green Goblin. It reminded me kind of the Christopher Nolan Batman series, where it's a more realistic take on superheroes and supervillains. So, for example, the Green Goblin, instead of having the mask and the suit and stuff, it was more of his aesthetics, his looks, that made him the Green Goblin. And I thought that portrayal was very good. Alexei, who played the Rhino, or who was the Rhino, I don't know the actor's name, he did a good portrayal of Rhino. You know, like I said, it's a different approach. It's a more realistic approach. And the only other Rhino that I know of, or that I remember seeing as a kid, was, I think it was in the Amazing Spider-Man cartoon TV series. And it was like a suit that he wore, a Rhino suit. But in this movie, it was like a full-on mechanized metal, I want to say robot suit kind of thing. It aided him in battle against the Amazing Spider-Man near the end of the film, so that was good. Gwen Stacy was good. I think it's Jamie Foxx. I think that's his name. Played Electro. Did a great Electro. Like I said, it was a more realistic Electro. I haven't seen any comic book or cartoon counterpart of Electro, but I thought it was good. And the storyline, a lot of people didn't like the storyline of The Amazing Spider-Man 2, but I actually liked it. That everyone didn't like it because it had multiple storylines weaved into each other. Like, you got Aunt May's storyline, Peter Parker's storyline, Gwen Stacy's storyline, I guess Norman Osborn's storyline, Harry Osborn storyline, and Max Gillian's storyline. So if we were to start off with the first storyline, Aunt May was going back into school, I believe, in this one, because I just watched The Amazing Spider-Man as well before this. I think she's going back to school, and she's at the hospital. So that's her storyline, and it ties in near the end of the movie. And Peter Parker's storyline, he's fighting a battle with, I guess, Gwen Stacy's dad in his head psychologically, and he doesn't know whether or not to involve her in this story. So there's that, and then there's Norman Osborn. He's dying. He couldn't find a cure for himself, technically, so he puts it on his kid, Henry Osborn. Henry Osborn finds out about the cure. The cure doesn't work on him. It turns him into the Green Goblin. Max Gillian's storyline. He's a nobody. Nobody likes him. Nobody knows about him. He's not memorable. And then he gets these powers and he uses electricity and he gathers electricity from things. And he wants to stop Spider-Man, so I really like that. And just in general, the movie was fantastic. Like, out of the Spider-Man movies I've seen, which are all 6 of them currently, I think The Amazing Spider-Man 2 is pretty high up on my list. And I think once I buy all the movies, I'm going to go and rank them. But The Amazing Spider-Man 2 for me wasn't as bad as everyone said it is. And with it being fresh in my memory from just watching it, I think it was an amazing movie. I think Mark Webb did a very good job of the movie. And I wish that they would have done a third one. I heard there was a lot of problems involved with making the third one. But there was so much potential for a third installment with Andrew Garfield. And I'm not sure if there's a problem with Andrew Garfield either. If he wasn't easy to get along with on set or something. But I think Andrew Garfield is my favorite attempt at Spider-Man. And I only say that because I think it's the realistic approach of the Amazing Spider-Man. I like that approach. I really like the Dark Knight trilogy. That was a realistic movie, something that's relatable. So I like that. And I really enjoyed The Amazing Spider-Man 2. So I just wanted to make this video because this was fresh in my mind. It's like literally just finished watching it, and I thought, I want to make a video to straighten things up. I don't understand why people are hating on the movie so much. I thought it was a good movie. I think a lot of bad movies are good movies, but especially this movie, Mark Webb did a fantastic job with it, and I don't mind the different storylines. And there wasn't an overload of villains like in Spider-Man 3 didn't really... Some people think there was an overload of villains in Spider-Man 3. I thought it was perfect. But yeah, I just wanted to make this to clear the air about The Amazing Spider-Man 2. So thank you for watching. Please like if you liked it, dislike if you disliked it. Consider subscribing down below, because I'm going to be posting a lot more videos now. My YouTube is taking off, you know. But I hope everyone's having a good day, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.